Hey, man, I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we got one of the craziest cases of get back, right? Two twin brothers arrested for a brutal ambush style murder after they allegedly got back at the man that robbed them 4 years before.
Get back
and
has
made
no
them
date,
strip
fam.
naked.
Get back has no date.
Now you don't have to crash to get cash, and if you've heard about people making money off their phones, it's most likely through this.
Accused of two Fort Worth murders days apart.
Ooh,
Court
damn,
documents
the murder
reveal a
with it.
bizarre set of circumstances leading to the first fatal shooting. However, a witness told police the second killing was payback for a robbery a few years ago. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager has been going through the police paperwork today, and she's got more. Peyton?
Steve, and the two murder scenes 2 weeks apart and right across the street from one another. We just learned that the suspect vehicle involved was caught on surveillance video in that North Fort Worth area on both of these nights. Fort Worth police tell us that suspect vehicle was registered to the twins' mother.
That's down
Friday,
bad.
Fox 4
You slide in your mama car.
Okay, first off, y'all sliding in y'all mom's car, and y'all didn't think this shit's gonna get back to you 4 years later, and they slide in their mom's car. This shit already sounds fucked. Who the fuck is this?
Visited Mary Aguado.
We don't really hang out outside anymore.
Again at her Garden Acres home in Fort Worth. Her fence in the same condition 1 month after a high-speed chase ended in her front yard.
Damn.
I mean,
That's
you're gonna go to
crazy.
prison for murder. There's nothing gonna hold you back. I mean, he could have hurt.
Let's watch that again.
Month after a high-speed chase ended in her front yard.
Bro didn't even try to
I
turn.
mean, you're gonna go to prison for murder. There's nothing gonna hold you back. I mean, he could have hurt anybody, you know, trying to get away.
The man in the Honda, 20-year-old Samuel Gabadabo. This week, Fort Worth police connected Gabadabo and his twin brother Solomon Gabadabo to two murders back in November. In the early morning hours of November 15th, 19-year-old Devin Randalls was shot and killed at a North Fort Worth apartment complex near 35W and Western Center Boulevard. Investigators believe the victim, found with a surgical mask and gloves on, was breaking into vehicles with others. 2 weeks later, and just across the
Wait. So the first murder victim was found with a surgical mask and gloves on, and he was breaking into cars when he got killed. I'm confused on that. So were they doing it with him, or did they nail him in the process? Because it's like, if somebody's breaking into cars and maybe they hit their car or whatever the fuck, the mom's car, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he tried to break into the drive-by mobile, so they popped him because, you know, they clearly need whatever's in there. I don't know, but that, no one else finds that weird? Like, you're just gonna bypass that? A robber got killed?
street of Western Center Boulevard, an employee at Flip's Patio Grill was murdered in the parking lot. Detectives determined 20-year-old Isaiah Gonzalez finished his shift on November 30th when he was gunned down in his vehicle. Fort Worth police say it appeared to be a targeted hit. According to a newly obtained search warrant, during the investigation, police received a tip that Gonzalez robbed the brothers 4 years ago and forced the twins to undress at gunpoint. The tipster told officers they recently heard the Gabadabo brothers were responsible for Gonzalez's murder.
Pause. I'm trying to figure out how to react to that. I don't know what's like, because we covered the case in Memphis. Y'all remember that? Where they were looking for a guy and they couldn't find him, so they kidnapped his roommate and made him strip on Facebook Live. And it just so happened to be the roommate was 17, so now they got charges, like weird charges on a minor. But what's up with the fixation of making somebody strip, bro? Because it's
not a fixation, bro. That's embarrassing to a man. That's like walking to a man and, you know, slapping the hell out of him and telling the motherfucker do something. That think of a nigga up a barrage up in your face give me that and scoot down to your box's partner. That's embarrassing. That put on the man mental like, damn, buddy really like this slapped me, or buddy this real life made me get naked and told me to give it up. Like all my stuff, like my clothes, my money, my jewelry, my watches. So that's what it is. Like it ain't weird. Like I understand where he come from, but it ain't weird. That's playing on the nigga mental. That's embarrassing, bro. Nigga tell you do something about it, basically. So I understand. Like he thinking it is a gay way. But it not. That's embarrassing. Like to do a man like that.
What are you getting out of that? Unless you're just weird. Like, what are you? I don't understand. Like, you're trying to see the gummy worm at gunpoint. Like, what the fuck is? And then there's two of them.
You supposed to be fire. You supposed to be blood.
Unless Isaiah had co-defendants, to hear one man have both of them at gunpoint. Hey,
you slap a man.
You know, he pulled out, made them pull out. This shit's fucking crazy. And then 4 years later, they didn't forget it. Oh, he works at Flips. He works at a burger restaurant. I bet we're gonna catch him when he comes outside. And they dumped into the car. And it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's you know, killing is wrong, but it's like people don't forget, right?
No.
And when you're doing a lot of dirt, you're gonna forget what you've done to people. If you're really doing a lot of dirt. They're gonna remember, but you won't. So it's like, homie, you can't just go work at a fucking burger restaurant.
Like, I'm a fucking remember your face.
You're stripping people at gunpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Especially
like that's the word is gonna get out, and
shit.
you're gonna find a situation like this.
Investigators say they found a video on Gonzalez's phone of two naked young men at gunpoint.
Damn.
Using facial recognition software, police determined the young men in the video to be the twin brothers.
That's crazy.
You recorded this shit?
4 years later, and they find the video in the victim's phone of him doing the crime that is now alleged to be the motive for revenge. They use facial recognition, most likely matching it with the mugshots in the database.
That's crazy.
And you know, it pinpoints like the structure of the face. It'll get tattoos, everything, right? And they were able to use facial recognition to say, oh, that's these two people, whatever. These two are the victims. And they came back and nailed him. This must be the reason. That's crazy.
Then on December 12th, that's when Samuel Gabadabo was arrested for evading arrest in the Garden Acres pursuit and bonded out. At the time, Fort Worth police say they didn't have enough evidence connecting him to the two murders.
Damn.
This week, on Thursday, Fort Worth's fugitive unit found the brothers at a residence in Burleson and booked them into the Tarrant County Jail. Back at Mary Aguado's house,
they're gonna come fix it. Probably next week.
Quiet, bro.
But on my dollar.
She fronted the money for a new fence, now hoping for a guardrail, but thankful her family wasn't hurt that December day.
He jumped to my fence where my mom was right there.
Police also...
That's fucked up. How y'all gonna cut the story off or she's about to tell it? Like, at least throw a GoFundMe out there for her fence or something. Shit.
Say that surveillance video from Flips showed two suspects in hoodies get out of the tall grass, wait for Gonzalez and his girlfriend to get to his vehicle, and then open fire. The search warrant we obtained also talks about shoe impressions that investigators followed to the suspect's vehicle before it took off, and police say those shoe impressions matched Air Force Ones that belonged to these brothers.
And you kept the shoes?
Wow.
You motherfuckers is dumb.
Peyton here just solved the case. The Air Force Ones did it. The shoe impressions, they must have had some black Air Force Ones because shooting them, waiting in the bushes is black Air Force One energy. They waited in the bushes, Buddy came out, and they nailed him with his girl, and luckily they ain't hit the girl. Damn. Now this is interesting. This is again breaking down the allegations. The two twin brothers are 20 years old. And it says in the first murder, 19-year-old Devin Randles was shot multiple times when he was trying to steal items from cars in the complex parking lot. Shortly before he was shot, early in the morning on November 15th, Randles and 3 other men wearing masks and hoodies walked from his house to the apartment complex. So in total, it was 4 people, right? They began checking for unlocked vehicles in the lot. Randles' friends told police Randles was shot right after he opened the front passenger door of a white sedan. Surveillance videos from both the apartment complex and Flip's Patio Grill, where the second homicide occurred on November 30th, showed the suspects fleeing in the same white Nissan Altima. Records showed that the car was registered to the Gabatabo twins' mother, and surveillance footage from their apartment complex appeared to show at least one brother entering an elevator around the time the car left and returned during the time frame of one of the shootings. It sounds like the burglar Devin with his 3 homies walked up on the wrong fucking car. They opened up the car to the twins, and you got these 2 alleged cold-blooded smackers sitting in this car, and Buddy opens their shit wearing a mask and gloves, and they BAM! I'm gonna be honest with you, if that's how it went down, they're gonna beat that. That's a forcible felony. Breaking into somebody's car, right? While they're in it. If they're not in it, that's different. You can't just blow somebody down for breaking into your shit, but you're in the car.
Oh yeah, you can get
completely different story, right?
Especially Texas.
It's kind of like someone breaks in your house.
I'm in Texas. I stay in Texas. This is a stand your ground, bro. This is a stand your ground state. You roll up and somebody shit, they sitting in there and you trying to uphold them, they get the drop on you first. Oh yeah, you out of there. They're gonna beat that.
You can't just kill them for that. But if you're in the house, it's a home invasion, right? If that went down like that, I believe they're gonna beat that. But the fact that they're sliding in their mom's car, and that's the same car seen leaving from the burger restaurant, it might be over with for them on that second murder. And the fact that somebody did the 1-800 call tip and literally gave them the rundown 4 years ago, he stripped them, and then they found the footage. Like, that must have happened in high school. If the 2 victims, Isaiah was 20 and the 2 twins are 20? Yeah. That must have happened in high school, and he still had the video on his phone.
That's stupid.
And they came back for revenge. Now, a GoFundMe has been made stating support Zay's family in their time of need. They asked for $10K, and over $11,000 has been donated. And it says in this description right here, on November 30th at 2:30 a.m., Zay ended his shift at Flips. When him and his girlfriend made it to their car, they were ambushed by 2 people who fired over 15 rounds into the driver's side of the vehicle where he was. He was transported to the ER where he later passed away due to his injuries. Zay, his girlfriend, and sister just moved into an apartment together, and finding the funds now to give him a proper burial and funeral will be difficult, especially with Christmas around the corner and Thanksgiving having just passed. Any help would be greatly appreciated. So he died before Christmas.
Damn.
Obviously, his girlfriend is gonna be traumatized from this situation, and you know what? Prayers out to her.
Damn.
Unfortunately, it sounds like a decision he made 4 years ago caught up to him, and I'm genuinely happy that it was only him targeted. It states they only shot on the driver's side, and so easily that girl could have fell victim too.
For real.
Prayers out to the family. This literally, you have to view things from all perspectives. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh, he deserved it, he did this, he did that. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but what I will say is, how do we know he wasn't wilding during that time in his life and changed his life? And you know what? I'm gonna put this bullshit aside. I'm gonna find a job. I'm gonna do better. But unfortunately, just because we change our ways, we can't change what we've done.
Done, fed.
And
man, like I said, bro, get back has no day. You can change your life. Ain't nobody gonna forget what you done to them, bro. That's plain and simple. But make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, Jack. Peace. Y'all still enjoy y'all Sunday, you dig me?